So today we're going to talk about estimating products. In order to estimate products, we're going to use rounding. And there's two methods specifically that we're going to look at. The first method is rounding to the nearest whole number. And the second method is rounding to the greatest place value. Before we get into that, let's do a quick review of how we round numbers. When I used to teach little kids how to round, I always had the riddle, find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add 1 more. So in the example on the right here, the number 678 and 29 hundredths, we're going to round this to the nearest tens place, or the nearest 10. So I underlined the 7 to note that. I'm going to look next to it to the right. Is this 8 5 or bigger? Yes. So we're going to add 1 more to this place. We're going to round it up. This number, when rounded to the nearest 10, becomes 680. You'll see that I have this little squiggle equal sign here. That's the symbol for approximately. So 678 and 29 hundredths is approximately 680. Another one, 3,621 and 94 hundredths. Rounded to the nearest 10, we underlined the 10 place. I'm going to look immediately to the right. This 1 is less than 5, so we're going to round it down. This number is approximately 3,620. Why do we do estimation? Well, estimation gives us a close answer and is very quick. It's not exact, but it's close enough for what we need to do, and the quickness or the speed makes up for it. So let's look at our first method. We're going to round to the nearest whole number. Our problem is 8 and 7 tenths times 2 and 8 tenths. Each one of these will be rounded to the nearest whole number. 8 and 7 tenths is going to round up to 9 because the 7 is more than 5. And similarly with this one, 2 and 8 tenths is going to round up to 3 because the 8 is more than 5. So our two estimated numbers are 9 and 3. When I multiply those, I say my answer is approximately 27. Lots of times people do this in their head. They don't go through the formal writing it out and saying, oh, well, this goes to 9 and this goes to 3. They just say, that's about 9, that's about 3. Yeah, my answer's somewhere around 27. It's not exactly 27, but it's pretty close. Let's try another one. We're going to go to the greatest place value this time. The problem is 42 and 6 tenths times 37 and 2 tenths. So when I set this up, the greatest place value here is 10. So 4 tens, the 2 next to it is going to round it down. We're going to say this is 40. Here we've got 3 tens. The 7 is going to make it round up since it's more than 5. We're going to say this is also 40. So my two factors are 40 times 40. When I go to multiply these, look at the things that are not 0. So in this case, 4 times 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. And then there are 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 zeros. If I wasn't talking and explaining all of this, I could do that lickety-split. So I say that 42.6 times 37.2 is approximately 1,600. Round to the nearest whole number. I want you to try this. Pause the video for a moment, jot it down, and then unpause and I'll walk you through it. So 9 and 6 tenths, if we're going to the nearest whole number, will be 10. 1 and 8 tenths going to the nearest whole number will be 2. So then our estimate is 10 times 2, or approximately 20. Let's try another one. You can pause the video. We're going to go to the greatest place value. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. So for this, we're going to the greatest place value, the number closest to the left. So 6 will be the one that either stays 6 or changes to 7, all based on this 8. Since 8 is greater than 5, we're going to round this up to 70. 2 will be determined by the 1. 1's less than 5, so this is going to stay at 2, and it becomes a 20. We're going to multiply just the numbers that are not zeros, so 7 times 2 gives me 14. And then there's 1 0, 2 zeros, so my estimate is about 1,400. One more for you. We're going to the greatest place value, but you're going to notice that this one has a tens digit, and this one has only a ones digit. So I'll give you a moment, pause the video, try it, and then come back when you're ready. So how'd it go? We took the 3 and rounded it up because of the 9, bigger than 5, to get 40. We took the 6, again rounded it up because of the 5, we got 7, and then we could do 40 times 7 to get our product. 4 times 7 was 28, and there was only 1 0 to put on the end. So the answer is approximately 280.